stocks up, 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one.
Okay. I mean, you're 6'4", Victor. You got to go up and get that thing.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go on and try these computers.
Oh shit! Who the fuck is this running back? It's Josh Jacobs. He's a fucking rookie.
Look at that shit. Goddamn Vikings got Matt Ryan, old bum ass.
Bitch! Oh my God, he didn't fumble that!
Football on E. Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Dude out here breaking all kinds of tackles and shit.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
Give me the ball, bro.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Give me the rock.
They were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
How is he holding over the ball?
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Geno Atkins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push.
There we go, Geno. Get back there to that motherfucker.
Offensive coordinator, and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Dude, he is not fumbling. He is not fucking fumbling the ball. He's just running the ball. He's just running the ball on my ass. Throw a pick. Oh my God.
Damn, boy, that game sound tough over there.
And these Rams are playing like something else, I'm telling you.
Yeah, last year, because this year they some booty.
Dude,
they can't beat nobody.
I have wrecked the fuck out of Josh Jacobs like 4 times. And he is not fumbling the ball.
Dallas too with they bum ass. I keep losing money on these
able
hoes.
to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Bird to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So now here are the Falcons under 5th-year head coach Dan Quinn. They're led out by their 6-foot quarterback. You may have heard of him. From Purdue, it's Drew Brees.
And when you think of Drew Brees, you think of production and you think of competitiveness. That guy competes on every snap. Whether he's throwing it, moving around in the pocket, calling plays, you name it, he knows how to rally a team.
Well, these two teams, the Falcons and the Vikings, have met 30 times since the Falcons' inaugural year in the league back in 1966. The Vikings winning 19 of those games, but maybe the most memorable game between the two was a Falcons victory. That was in the NFC Championship game back in January of '99. Gary Anderson missed a field goal to potentially win it at the end of regulation, and then the Falcons would get the victory at OT 30-27, and they were off to the Super Bowl. On the ground, Kamara. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Yeah.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, 3rd down?
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brees. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10.
They're trying to read my plays, but they ain't doing much.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Bro, look at this shit.
The defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
God damn it, I'm talking too early. I'm throwing picks and shit.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this.
I'm getting my ass put 21-0
into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's the 2nd-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
Come on, Malcolm Jenkins. I need a pick, baby.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan. He's got Lockett. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson. His first NFL reception goes for 6, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire in week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Ready, 5-9.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
14. Hey, Haywood. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the curve, watch the curve. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You kill.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. He's going to go deep for Funchess.
My fucking God.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, and a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
If you want to join, I can quit.
Borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Are you serious, bro? They picking everything, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, the computer don't play.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
59, ready, ready. Let's go, defense. Our time, it's our time.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Legendary, ain't it?
On those slants, everything happens so quickly.
Oh, man,
The timing between
oh,
the
man,
passer
this one
and the
legendary.
receiver. In this case, a slant route.
Vikings
Ordinarily,
whooping my
about 3
ass.
steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Oh, my goodness,
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Damn, dog, I think I'm fucked.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again
I really
on
do.
offense.
I ain't got no O-line.
And he'll look to rebound from the early interception.
Bro,
that led to 6
Tyreek Hill
points the
just
other
dropped
way.
it.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Dude, Josh Jacobs out here playing like a god.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football.
Yeah,
they got it with a 1st and 10.
A field goal there.
So here's a 1st and 10
I'm
at the
telling
38.
you, my quarterback is black.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Ain't be worse than my old line.
To the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Now that's Derek Carr that I know right there.
Breeze.
That's the Derek Carr that I know.
Side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. It's caught.
Dude, they're fucking cheating.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
This bitch Matt Ryan is like
to win any route, you
right
got
now,
to break
bro.
down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed
I'm about to just put this.
Now Ryan.
Oh my God.
By Hockenson, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Play action. Ryan.
And this offense,
that's caught.
Oh my Jesus, he just bombed that shit over the top.
Touchdown, Vikings. Tyler Lockett, 59 yards.
Ain't no better over
Vikings
here.
are going to widen that advantage.
as a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post-grab?
God damn.
It's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
I'm just gonna skip
the
this
extra
shit.
point, and that makes the score 21-0. Gano now,
Yeah, I'm
following
gonna
the touchdown
boot
to
the
kick it
game up
away.
and send it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately
That's about the only
would
thing
have
that's
been,
going good is my
taking a
damn
knee,
kick
and that's the
return. He
25
getting
yard
28
line.
yards.
Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight.
This shit so trash. Oh my God.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
Everybody on the
offense at
damn
line.
left.
And some
Left
dangerous
guard,
territory. You're already down
left
3
tackle.
scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Brees to throw. Funches has it complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Brees now to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it
Guess
in.
what the score was?
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made.
30
at
to
the Vikings
31.
40.
Oh yeah,
On first down, Brees.
I got it done.
And this is going to be caught.
30 to 31, fam.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, even after all those
Derek
interceptions,
Carr
he's
went
not
for
deterred, still
24 to
confident
30
go
for
deep at work
32.
there.
I think all the
318 yards, 3 touchdowns.
touchdowns. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys
Trying to run a screen on
this
these
is where you find out if you're
motherfucking
great or not.
computers is
Can you
impossible.
overcome some
on,
interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. It's caught by Funches.
Fucking RPO got me a
And he'll
touchdown.
take
Oh
it
my
into
God.
the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores
30 to
already. This
30.
game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I normally run like a West Coast or running gun.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I like that speed.
Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense. Is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right
there. Good luck in your game, man.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Ryan now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Size of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver, no matter what the pressure. Waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Ryan. It's complete to Lockett. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And they're a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now on 2nd and 13. Ryan, left side, complete to Lockett. Touchdown, Vikings! Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them. Yeah,
they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Throwing again on second down. Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Well, again, they'll throw with Brees. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DJ Swearinger, a sack on the safety blitz. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Brees going to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Again, it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Sammy!
Shotgun now for Breeze. Caught left side by Funchess. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devin Funchess. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Geno Atkins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Bird on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And here now come the Falcons. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check.
Throwing now is Breeze. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Breeze. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner.
You ready? Double tight, guys. Double tight. Check.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Now Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Ryan. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Vikings. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Breeze finding Kamara. A good pickup there, a 22. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To throw, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Breeze, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Well, they'll start on the ground with Hines and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Fournette, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Brees on the draw, gives to Kamara. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Check 13. Check 13.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
But they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in 5.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brees. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Easy, opposite. 54. Mike 54. Watch the flag. Here we go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Breeze to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Let's go, D.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.